Work it, make it, do it. Makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster. Makes us stronger, more than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better.
Hello and welcome to the Book Smoke and welcome to a book haul. So I have 13 books to show you, so I'm just going to get right on and show you them. The first two I have are Gods of Metal by Eric Schlosser and Hiroshima by John Hersey. These are two classic works of journalism. This one right after the aftermath of the nuclear bombing in Hiroshima, and this one 70 years later, and the effects, the lasting effects that had on Hiroshima and Japan in general. And in this one there's some kind of a break-in at a high-security weapons complex in Tennessee in 2012, and it has something to do with Hiroshima. Yeah, so I just thought these sounded really interesting, and they are very short. They're tiny. But yeah, I thought they sounded really interesting, and I like the almost matching covers, so I decided to go ahead and pick them up. The next book I have is The Camel Bookmobile by Masha Hamilton, and this is based on a true story about somebody who goes to a very small secretive tribe. Yes, I don't know how to pronounce that. Mididima, which is a nomadic settlement so tiny it's almost invisible, and she goes there with this camel bookmobile, which is like, if you can see on the picture, the camels have these, and they're full of books, and they're to take books to this tribe and stuff like that, and it's her account of what happened. Yeah, so I thought that sounded really interesting. The next two books I first saw on Charlie's channel from Duvet Day Devours a couple of days ago. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description because she's amazing and you should check her out. And the first one of those is Extraordinary Means by Robin Schneider. It's about a boy called Lane who gets sent to a place called Latham House, which is like a boarding school for terminally ill teenagers, I think, or it just says for sick teens. And he thinks his life is over. He thinks, right, this is it. Like, I'm going to be around people who are depressed all the time because they might be dying and stuff like that. But then he meets somebody, and an amazing bond grows between them, and he figures out that yeah, maybe this isn't the end of his life, or something like that. And the second book in that section is Night Owls by Jen Bennett. This has a gorgeous cover. It's so pretty, but it's about a boy called Jack and a girl called Beatrix, and they meet on San Francisco's night bus, which is called the Owl. Yeah, and the boy in this story is like a really famous, it says San Francisco's most notorious graffiti artist, and she kind of like hangs out with him when he goes tagging and stuff like that, and I think they just build a really big friendship and presumably fall in love. But yeah, so these two I saw on Charlie's channel, so like I said, I'll leave a link to her in the description so you can go check her out. And then the rest of this haul is all Horrible Histories, hence the title. Now I have 8 of these, and I found these all for £1 each. And they're the newly printed editions, which are shorter than the original editions. Yeah, but I'll show you what I have. So, oh gosh, just hit myself with the book. So I have Awful Egyptians, Ruthless Romans, Terrifying Tudors, whoops, Frightful First World War, Woeful Second World War, Measly Middle Ages, Gorgeous Georgians, and Vile Victorians. If you know about these books, these are like part of my childhood. They're all like facts and stuff about these different periods in time, and they have these awesome drawings that accompany them. And they're really fast-paced reads, and they have these really weird facts, like it says on the back of this one, want to know what vile Victorian parents called their children, who had a gruesome glass eye for every occasion, and when the first public loo was flushed, discover all the foul facts about vile Victorians, all the gore and more. So yeah, that's what they are. They're like facts that you wouldn't expect to find out about, like in school and stuff, when you learn about Victorians or Romans or whatever. And they're just really good, and they're really short, so they won't take long to read. And yeah, I love history, so I'm excited to delve into these. So that is it. That is my book haul. Please give it a thumbs up if you wish. Click that subscribe button, and don't forget to check out Charlie's channel. The link will be in the description, like I said. And I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.